let us know. Jake done found the emoji with the boyfriend sign on there.
Right, right. I don't even have that one.
The iPhone style, good. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, we in the brothers GMS, all right, GMS Mississippi camp, coming with another, all right, live stream on lunch break, all right, and the brother, in the spirit wants to go into how, demoralization has become normalized, all right, amongst our people, okay? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true, okay, biblical Israelites, the descendants, all right, through bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay? Especially amongst, the southern tribes, okay? You so-called Negroes, in America, man, okay? The moralization is becoming the norm, all right? And the brothers, all right, we're going to expound on that in the spirit, you know? Well, let me get, you want to say something or you want to get your precept first?
You can go ahead and get your precept.
Okay, come. This is Jeremiah 2 and 21. It said, Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Right, a degenerate plant, because the Lord said He planted us a noble vine. The Lord gave us the law. First and foremost, He delivered us. He started dealing with our people and the whole nation in the time of, in the captivity of Egypt. Started with Moses, and the Lord led us out of that captivity. He started to deal with us. He gave us His laws, statutes, and commandments. And time after time, the Lord has seen us go astray, go after other gods, follow out these other nations, and continually break His commandments. His laws, statutes, and commandments. He's been saying this for generations, all the way up to where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord saying He planted us a noble vine because the Lord created us to be the righteous rulers of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to have someone to lead. So that's why we're above all the other nations. The Lord chose the nation of Israel to play that role of the leaders of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with Yahweh Shai. But now we at the bottom. We at the bottom, and not only are we at the bottom, it said we become degenerate. So our ways of life and the mannerism that our people have, how they conduct themselves around each other, what they call each other. You got the women calling themselves bad bitches. Salaki for the language, but they call themselves that. They call themselves queens, um, uh, empress. You know, all these different names that they call themselves. They don't know what it means, and they don't really understand how it demoralized them. You know, if they understood the meaning of it, they probably still call themselves that. That's just how degenerate our people are. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Niggas call themselves savages.
right?
I'm a donkey, I'm a gorilla. You know,
Glorilla.
you see, that's the energy of niggas. And then when you go into nobility, okay, because nobility going to being highborn, that word in Hebrew going to Shirak, and like if you was born of a noble household, if you was a woman and you messed around had sex one time, your value will plummet.
Right.
Like if your father wanted to join houses with another house of nobility and they found out that you had sex one time, you can't marry into that house of high value anymore. You got to go down now.
Right.
If you get married, if he can give you away, as a man, if you come from a house of nobility as a man, it means that you was to inherit an estate. But if you was irresponsible, you would mess around and lose the whole estate. So the inheritance would pass over you. You
Right.
see, nobility had a high standard, and just like the brothers going to, the standard is so low now that it's embarrassing. You be out in public and Jake or the nigga woman that do shit that make you want to crawl under the aisle, goddamn, make you just want to sink in the floor and disappear. Like damn,
Right.
cause it's all attached to us. They like damn, They think this about all of us. Like niggas will do something, or the nigga woman do something, or come out the house looking a certain type of way, and you'll look at her, then you look at how the Edomites looking at them, then they look at you like, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you like shit. You just want to fade into nothing, goddamn. Like
Right.
God
Right.
damn. You know you get help, bro. I got a preset for you too.
And our people, they look, they try to continually find ways to make themselves even worse. Because, like you said,
Yeah.
you going into the standards. Our people never think about trying to be the best version of themselves. You know, they don't never come to their mind at all. You know, the only way to be the best version of yourself you can possibly be is to be in order according to the standards of the Lord, like you said, the standards.
Mm-hmm.
Our people continually trying to find ways to be the worst versions of themselves.
Mm-hmm. And wish the worst for each other.
Right, come.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 1. How was the gold become dim? How was the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter?
Right, that gold becoming dim, that the sons of Jacob, the sons of the Israelites, they're comparable to fine gold, you know, because when we in the best version of ourselves, you know, we at the highest capacity that we can ever be at. You know, we're gonna reach that perfection when Yahweh comes, but until that time comes, we still supposed to be striving for the best version of ourselves we can possibly be. But our people, they like the scripture said, they become dim. You know, you the worst version that you can ever be. You know, our people are niggas. You know, and this is a mindset. You know, because we was all once into that whole culture, or in some way, shape, form, or fashion, indoctrinated into Esauism system. But that's a mindset. You know, as far as our people, women thinking that they queens, they really call themselves queens, empress, goddess. You know, that's the main one that they call themselves.
A diva.
The con diva.
That's a demon.
Right. Right, but in actuality, all these things they really are because they don't understand what it really means, what it's really doing to them. You know, thug, right?
That's
You
a
become the
demon.
things that you call yourself.
Those main two demons that pretty much govern black culture, that thug and diva demon. You know, it goes back to it goes back to the east, man, Elon. You know, verse 3 it says, even the sea monsters draw out the draw out the breast, they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel like the ostrich in the wilderness.
Right, the daughter going into the women. You know, the daughter, well, the whole nation. You know, but the women of our nation have become cruel. You know, they don't know the true natural role of a woman, and like the brother was going into about a woman of nobility, of the family of a noble class family. You know, they don't even look at their family as noble anymore. You know, they don't even look at their father if the father is there.
That nigga ain't there.
He ain't even there. You know, they don't look at none of the values of what makes a woman a real woman, what makes a woman valuable. You know, they're looking at all the ways that they can be ratchet. You know, that's the main thing they want to be is ratchet.
Get over,
Right.
scheming, scamming, you know. Then you go into it. It compared the woman to sea monsters. That's a goddamn octopus. You know, said a
Right.
woman worse than that. Like the women of Israel have become worse than that, and it goes to their mother skills, man. The mother skill set of the women of our nation has plummeted. Okay, because Esau has enchanted generations. So you gotta think. You got situations where the grandma listen to Glorilla, the daughter listen to Glorilla, and the granddaughter listen to Glorilla.
Right.
Like it ain't no wisdom or no knowledge of mother skills or wife skills being passed down, you know, within our nation. There's no skill set of father and leadership skill being passed down to the men for the most part, man. You know, it's only folly to the
Right.
point where demoralization is the norm. It's normal to have baby daddies. You know that's not normal to have multiple baby daddies. Do you know how off that is? You know? Do you know how off it is as a man, okay, to have, all right, these children, You know, especially these sons that he is not part of their life. Now you have the woman, you know, the situation where she, you know, keeps him away. But then you have Jake that abandoned their responsibility.
They don't want to do it.
Yeah, you know how unnormal that is.
Right.
You see, even the animal kingdom have more order than Jake.
Right.
You see?
Come, come. And like you said about Glorilla, these are this the type of women that's elevated, that's put on a pedestal. You know. Now, from that one song, that FNF song, that's not even a song, but now she performing at different awards events and different stuff with that type of energy. People cheering her on. Like I had told the brother earlier, I had looked up the video, you know, the actual video because I never seen it, and I went into the comment section, and I started seeing nothing but women glorifying everything she was saying. You know, it was one woman that said she got 3 kids, she happily married, and she still playing that song and jigging to it. You know,
Somebody mama,
right?
you know? And then you
It's somebody's wife.
yeah. And just as, you know, us as men of the faith, we're becoming a version of Yahushua. These women and Jake is becoming a version, okay, of these celebrities. That's why when you deal with a woman, you're dealing with a version of Cardi B, or a version of the Hot Girls, or a version of Glorilla.
City girls.
Yeah, it's like you're dealing with them. You know, it's like you're dealing with an extension of these celebrities and degenerate niggas on TV. You know, then this has become normal. This is not the hood, not normal. Like niggas rep they hood, the hood not normal. Now, if you there, like who can control where they stay or where they was born, when they, you know, when they parent, you know, where they where they parents live when they was born. No one can control that. You know, so ain't no strikes against you if you from those locations. But see, we wised up to the point to where look, that's not normal. Even on the end of Minister Society,
Right.
when Kane went to go see um the guy, state was it Stacy? What's the guy? OG Purnell. When he went to go see Purnell at the end of the movie, when he was finna move, all right, with his baby mama, um, Purnell told Kane to tell his son that look, tell my son that the way we was raised was some bullshit. Cause remember he the one taught Kane, had Kane out there, you know, in the streets. But he was in prison and he came to realization, look, tell my son that the way me and you was raised was some bullshit, man. You know, but no one ever talked about that part of the movie. You know, me and Elsa Howard was watching it, we seen that part, like, damn, I forgot, I didn't know that part was on there.
Right.
Cause you get caught up in old dog and you know all the crazy shit.
Yeah.
You see? But hey, the way our people are raised, the hood, the projects, and their street culture, that's not normal, man. Okay? No one's supposed to live like that. Okay? But just as the brother saying, Esau has normalized demoralization, man, amongst our people, man.
Right now, it's cool to be if you came from that type of environment. You know. Now it's something to glorify.
Yeah, you bragging the murder capital.
Right.
But you only murdering your own people. Here it is. You listen to the all these cities that's the murder capital. Then you look at the music artists that's from there. But then it's like, how is this not hate speech?
Right.
You know?
Right. Same nigga with guns in the video, pointing the gun at the camera, loaded. Cameraman probably scared or something.
Yeah.
And the only people that they really aiming for is you.
Yeah. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 3. It says, O Lord, Yahweh, are not thy eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
Right, our people have normalized wickedness. They refuse to turn back to it. You know, they're embracing wickedness, evil, and demoralization. You know, now that everything done calmed down from the chains and Esau just riding around in the car on 2 wheels, shooting out the window. You know, now our people they just normalizing how they live it. You know, if it feel comfortable to them. call your brothers and your sisters, which we know it's gonna happen. You know, we was raised to do the same thing, but now it's comfortable to call them anything but something positive. You know,
Mm-hmm.
now it's comfortable if women they call it they friends hoes and everything, which they women they are, but now it's something normalized. You know, now they don't see no problem with it. If you start calling women anything other, if you start calling them something positive, they look at you crazy. You know,
Lame ass nigga.
right,
Yeah, lame ass nigga. Being nice and shit.
right, right. You hold the door for them, they looking at you sideways.
Yeah,
Or they
I
don't
just,
say nothing at all.
oh yeah, it's over with. I opened the door just enough for me.
Right.
Down motherfucker right behind. I slide through that bitch like a cat, goddamn it.
You got another one? I got
You got some?
Jeremiah 4:21-22.
Okay. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. It said, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are silent children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge."
Right, it said they are sadish children. You look up that sadish, it goes into stupid. You know, because our people they have no knowledge, wisdom, understanding. They don't look up words. They don't know what anything mean. They just go with the flow. You know, if a rapper start calling a rapper, whether it be male or female, start saying something, a word or a phrase, people just go with it. You know, everybody start saying it, and they don't have no understanding on what the Lord requires or the standards. You know, like I said earlier, our people they don't even consider trying to be the best versions of themselves. You know, nobody even said that growing up, I want to just be the best version I can be. You know, that energy wasn't pushed on our people. Everything wicked, especially in the 2000s when you had all these different rappers popping up and all this, you know, all this other stuff just started coming out. This different vibration and energy they've been pushing. You know, because they are responsible for the new rappers that's here today. You know, all that stuff started back then. You know, a lot of these rappers they young, you know, in their 20s. Some maybe early 20s, late 20s, you know, but they were still grew up in that same era.
Mm-hmm.
So demoralization has been normalized. It's been going on for a long time.
Got another for you, bro.
Come, come.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah. Hold on. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1. All right, verse 3. It said, "The ox know his owner, and the ass his master's crib." He keep comparing. He putting Israel below animals, man.
Right.
It's a second precept. You know, it says, "But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger, they are gone away backward."
Right, going away backwards. So you going opposite of the direction that the Lord intended for you to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Lord, and like He said, I forgot exactly where it's at, but those whose lot wasn't to drink the cup have surely drunk it. And why? It's because our people have gone away backwards, and they steadily going further. You know, our sins and our deeds surpass the wickedness of our forefathers. And that's why Yahweh Shah also called this generation a wicked and a adulterous generation. You know, it's that same generation. They just getting worse and worse. You know.
Worst generation ever. You know, and as long as America is up and functioning, our people will only get worse. You know, because Esau, he's not going to stop. You know, pretty much infusing wickedness and Satanism, you know, into the culture of our people. You know, abortion, that's normal. Like, that's not normal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Abortion is not normal. That's not in the ancient world. Women, you know, would cry, fast, you see, to become pregnant.
Pray to the Lord.
You know, to bear seed. Okay, but now you have women that have multiple abortions, man. You know, and then you see the process of abortion, especially the later on in the pregnancy it is, man. When you see the process of abortion, that's torture, man, and that's all going on within the womb of a woman, and that same woman, okay, is at Applebee's, okay, waiting on you, you know, at the bar waiting on you buy her a drink, you know, and she just got her womb, pretty much a goddamn a construction crew done been in there, man. You know, but this is normal amongst our people, man. We the only people on earth that has a culture that teaches the next generation to destroy itself.
All right.
What other nation got that type of culture where they teach the next generation to destroy themselves, man? Oh, we don't fool with them niggas on this street. Well, we been beefing. Your uncle telling you at 5, 6, you 7, 8. Yeah, we been beefing with them niggas on that street.
All right.
You know?
Quote unquote putting you on some game.
Yeah. Your mama and aunties, grandma telling you don't never listen to no man. Don't never have no man tell you what to do. And teach you to destroy yourself. Get on birth control. You know?
People don't even know what the effects of that do to them. They
Yeah.
just tell you to do it so you don't get pregnant. The opposite.
The only nation of people that teach the next generation to destroy itself and go platinum.
Be the opposite of what you were created to be.
They're gonna have gorilla all in Italy. These motherfuckers gonna be in Berlin. You know what I'm saying? You like, God damn.
Leaving that weave everywhere.
Shedding, goddamn. Eyelash every goddamn what, man.
And that damn big ass party pack that she had with her.
Oh Lord, have mercy. This shit embarrassing, man. This is Isaiah 1:5. It says, "Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint."
Right. So the Lord said, "Why should I even punish you again? Because I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get worse and worse. It ain't nothing worse than an Israelite that love being an Edomite. And your ways, your mannerism, your mentality, your mindset, the way you act. It ain't nothing worse than an Israelite that wanna, because Esau was the lowest. He the lowest of creation.
Grimy.
He the lowest thing in creation.
That cutthroat. And the Most High said, "Look, why should you be stricken anymore? You gonna get worse and worse.
Right.
Like niggas, like it be project. I know you done seen them before, but Esau had to make niggas leave to tear the project down because they ain't even livable no more. But a nigga still shoot a video in some projects that ain't even livable. Like Esau got to come give you niggas vouchers to move you niggas out of there and tear it down. Like niggas stay in the unlivable environment and rap about it, and only get worse. The crime rate go up. Okay? It take Esau to come tell you nigga like, look, this ain't even livable. Like you gotta tear this down. Then nigga nigga protest about that, nigga. I've been here 20 years, apartment G, nigga, what you mean, nigga?
Tearing my hood.
Yeah. Nigga mugging the bulldozer driver like he
Right.
This nigga, man. Verse 6, it said, "From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment."
Right, and then it said there is no sound in it, going into the mindset of our people, because that sound goes back. What the brother had got the definition of it, going back to that sound doctrine. There is no sound understanding within our people mind. Nothing sure. He said, in the whole, all the different, with the wounds, the Lord was going into the petrifying wounds. That just go into all the curses and all the afflictions that have been brought upon us in this oppression. It ain't nothing to carry. What else can the Lord do other than destroy 2/3 of our people that have fixed their mindset? The Lord sent the prophets. The Lord eventually gonna allow miracles on a major scale to happen. The Lord allowing chariots to be seen. He's showing that Esau is the enemy, and our people still don't get it. So like he said, why should I strict you anymore? Why should I continue on? I'm gonna just take you out.
Yeah, nigga gonna get worse. Well, he just got Russia and China just building nukes 24/7, man.
I forgot which country it was. It said they got a new missile now, which I have to look at it. They said they can reach over here. No, they can go past any other anti-missile defense system.
Yeah. Iran got this. Yep. Pretty much Iran, China, and Russia. And the nukes getting past the anti missile system just to get to you niggas, man.
Right.
Most I put the spirit in the mind of these different military, okay, scientists, okay, and engineers to engineer weapons just to dodge goddamn missile defense and get to you niggas, man. To end this shit, man. Okay? Y'all about Shima Al-Shad is about to put an end to this shit, man. It done went far enough, man. Niggas have no stop. And that's because of Esau, because Esau ain't got no brakes. Now, niggas don't have no brakes. It was a time when, Jake would respect, the elders. It would come a time when, children was off limits. And, it was a certain time where, it was some type of integrity, amongst our people. But now, that's gone, man. That's done.
Children respected adults.
Yeah.
Discipline was a major part of our community at one point.
Yeah.
Discipline. Now the only way Jake discipline you is if he kill you. That's his form of discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And that's even for children now, because you got a lot of men and women that often they children,
Yep.
often they own, seed.
Got one more. This is Isaiah 1 and 9. It says, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Right. So the Lord never had a elect, or He never put the Spirit on the elect. The Lord would have every nuke would have destroyed all the Israelites. All of us would have been gone. We'd still been at mindset, wilding out, still been at work, chilling out with them dudes.
Yep, them niggas. Talking about nothing. Talking about adultery. Talking about what they used to have and all that old shit, man. It's time to go beyond, man. That's why Howard Shaw said, look, y'all from below, I'm from above, man. Okay? That low level way of thinking, that slave way of thinking, man. I'm preaching the kingdom and you niggas talking about y'all positions under the Romans. We gonna lose our position, man. He keep talking like this, Esau done turned you niggas out, man. Either Esau got you degenerate as hell, or he got you cooned out as hell, man. And both them type of niggas gotta go. And he has made the woman completely useless, man. Okay? She the woman, the modern woman, for the most part, he done made them completely useless, man. Okay? So now the nukes is on the way.
Right.
And like I said, they're gonna dodge anti-missile defense system to get to you niggas, Eve. Okay? Them goddamn uncombed tracks. What you call them fuzzy slippers?
Right, them furry ass slippers, different colors.
Yeah, them missiles gonna lock on to them goddamn slippers.
It was one in the video too.
Yeah, and nigga, man, you gotta get the hell out of here, man.
Long ass eyelash.
Yeah. Oh boy, man, this shit is embarrassing, man. But Esau made this shit normal through him glorifying and rewarding, because that's what you do. You reward the behavior that you want.
Right.
Because even the most I do it on the right hand side, like, you receive certain favor, and you kind of know it's because you've been doing things pleasing unto the Lord, and it motivates you to keep doing more of what you've been doing, because you see the favor, the situation He's getting you out of, the understanding that He's bringing, He give you certain peace in your situation.
And the type of people He bring around you.
Yep.
Even that's favor. He bring you around more brothers, or sisters for the sisters. He bring you around more people that's like minded. Everyone is. You got Jake in the world. They around the people that's like minded with them. But He brought us away from those people and brought us around those that's like minded. The elect. Hopefully that.
Yeah, anything good, bro?
No.
Well, with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you few sisters were edified. Once again, we want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings salutations to the hopeful. Shalom.
Shalom.